Welcome to a maths class, and this is arithmetic sequence, quadratic sequence. So we have 5, first term, second term is 18, third term is 37, fourth term is 62. And yeah, we don't need all of them, just the first 4 is okay for quad. And that's 18 is t2 minus t1, 18 minus 5 is 18, and 37 minus 18 is 19. And we have 62 minus 37 is 25. And again, second difference, that would be 19 minus 13, that's 6. So that means 26 minus 19, 25 minus 19 is 6 as well. So we have the first difference, the sequence there. So a plus b plus c, the first term, that's 5. 3a plus b, that will give us 13, and then 2a give us 6. So we walk backwards. 2a is equals to 6, then divide both sides by 2. That gives us a is equals to 6 divided by 2 is 3. So we already found a, so you get a mark for that. Now we have 3a plus b is equals to, that's the first difference, that's a is 3, and then plus b is equals to 13, and then b is going to be 13 minus 9, 13 minus 9, that gives us 4. So b is 4. And then the next part, we need to find c. So we're gonna use the first term in the sequence. A plus b plus c is equals to 5. So a is 3 and b is 4. C plus c is equals to 5. So c is going to be 3 plus 4 is 7. So it's 5 minus 7. That's going to be negative 2. So we already have values of a, b, and c. Then from there we just punch in there. So our a is 3. So that's 3n squared. That's quadratic equation. And then b is 4 plus 4n. And then c is negative 2. So negative 2. So that is our equation. And that's our answer for 2.1.1. We move on to 2.1.2. We need to look at the original equation. So it says our last term there, how many terms in the sequence. So it's 557. So tn is equals to, we have the equation 3n squared plus 4n minus 2, that is equivalent to 557. So that's 557. So we don't know what term that is, but that term represents the value of n. And we have 3n squared plus 4n minus 2 is equals to 557, and then minus 557 is equals to 0. Take 557 to the left. So we have 3n squared plus 4n minus 559 actually is equals to 0. So we need to find the product of 3 times negative 559. So we have 3 times negative 559 is negative 1677. Negative, yeah, 1677. So we just put the 1677. We try to find the factors. So we know that it's 3. So 3, 1677 divided by 3 is 559. So that's 559. And then we try find other factors. Divide by 3, no. Divide by 7, give us a fraction. Divide by 11 still. And then when you divide by 13, then that's 43. Okay, so you keep trying which one is a factor. So we found that it's 13. So 13 into 559, that will give us 43. So 43 into 43, 1. So negative 1677. That's okay, 39. So the 3 times 18 is 39, and then we have 43. So I have 39 and 43 as the factors of negative 1677. Those are the two factors. And then we know the middle term is positive 4, so it's going to be positive 33 times negative 39, and then that is positive 43 plus, that gives us 4, plus 39 gives us 4. So we know that our factor is going to be 3n plus negative 39, because we need to divide by 3n plus 43n minus 559. If you switch up the wrong way, then just know which one's gonna work together. So 3n squared plus 33/9n, we factor that, so 3 and 9 divided by 3 is 18, so it's gonna be 3n into n minus 13. So we repeat that, which is n minus 13, and then we know that 559 divided by 43, that's 18, so we're going to factor 43 there, so you can see from there. So that's positive 43. So from positive 43, factoring out n minus 18 bracket, so we cancel that, we have 3n, and then when we cancel out 3n minus 13, we have positive 43, and that gives us 0. So our n is 13, or n is negative 43 over 3. So it's a position, so we don't have anything negative or anything in decimal, so this way our answer is the 13th term. So that is the 13th term. That's our 13 terms there. Okay, so there we need to, in this question, need to solve for x and y. We have t1, t2 up to t4. So the common difference is t2 minus t1, that's x minus 10, and the other difference is t3 minus t2, which is y minus, that's going to be y minus x. And then we also have d, which is going to be t4 minus t3, that's negative 14 minus y. And then we group them like terms. Yeah, so a common difference there, so let's just group them. So we have x, we have y, and then we have a constant value. Okay, so we need to find the difference there. Difference will be, the first one would be x there minus 10, put them according to the columns, and then we have d on the second term, that is positive y negative x, and then this positive y, and then the common difference again, that will be interpreted as common difference d is going to be negative 14 and negative y. Alright, so what we do, we actually add them. We have 3d there, so that cancels out, so you can see that, okay, those are the columns, and then x minus x is 0, so we write 0 there, so y plus minus y is 0, and then negative 10 to negative 14 is negative 24. Now that gives us the value 3d is equals to negative 24. So solving for d, divide by 3 both sides, that's 24 divided by 3. Negative 24 divided by 3 gives us negative 8. So our d is negative 8. And from there, remember our answers to find y on x, so x minus 10 is equals to d. So we have there d, which is equals to x minus 10, and then we have d is negative 8, which is equals to x minus 10. So we take 10 to the other side, so x is going to be 8, 10 goes there, the left is positive 10, negative 10 becomes positive 10, so x is going to be positive 2. So we're now left with y, so we look for any y value there, which is second or third. So d is equals to negative 14, negative y, d is negative 8 and negative 14, and then we have negative y. So we want our y, so we take y to the left, becoming positive, so y is going to be negative 14, and negative 8 goes there, becomes positive 8. So y is going to be negative 14 plus 8, that's negative 6. So y is negative 6, and that's our answer for 2.2. Yeah, answer for 2.2. So we move on to 2.3. So 2.3, there we have the values given there. The sequence is arithmetic, so we need to find the sum. That's the equation, which is 2 over n, open bracket, which is 2 bracket 2a, bracket 2a plus n minus 1 bracket d. And then we need to find a. Now n is 30, we need 30 terms, some of them, and then our a is the first term. So our first term there is negative 34, so that's negative 34 there. And then we have d there, which is t2 minus t1, so that's going to be the term minus the previous one, so that's t2 minus t1. So we have negative 26 minus bracket negative 34, and then negative times negative gives us positive, so d is going to be negative 26 plus 34, and then we can just calculate there. Negative 26 plus 34 gives us positive 8, so our d is 8. So we have sum of 30, which is 30 and divide by 2 bracket, that is 2 bracket open bracket again, that's negative 34 for a, plus 30 minus 1, and our common difference is 8. So simplification, 30 divided by 2 is 15, and then 2 times negative 4 gives us negative 68, and then we have 30 minus 1 is 29, so 29 times 8 is going to be 232, and then sum of 30 terms will be we go there and check, that's going to be negative 68. Yes, negative 68 plus 232, that gives us 164. Then 164 times 15, that is 2460, and that's our answer for 2.3. And then we have the last question, which is 2.4. That's a weight problem, so we need to find a arithmetic sequence. So first of all, Tn is going to be a plus n minus 1 d, that's Tn. Now if we have Tm, the mth term, so Tm is going to be a plus m minus 1 d, so that's, we are told that it is equals to k, so we give it k value. And the same another one, we have tk is equals to a plus open brackets k minus 1 close brackets multiplied by common difference, which we are told is m, and then m is not equals to k, so we can't equate them. And then we know that just take that a plus m minus d is equals to k, and then we have a plus k minus 1 multiplied by d is equals to m, and that first one gives us equation 1, and then the second one gives us equation 2. So we can, because we have a and d there, so we can make a difference there. But before that, yeah, so that's equation 1 minus equation 2. So that's going to be 0, and that one, okay, so let us rewrite everything. Okay, so we're going to say a plus, that one becomes md minus d is equals to k, that also is equation 1. And then yeah, so a plus, that's going to be kd or dk, or kd minus d is equals to m, and that is equation 2. And from there, what we do, we're going to say equation 1 minus equation 2, so a minus a is 0, md minus kd is going to be, yeah, md minus kd. And then we have like terms there, which is negative d minus negative d, so it's negative d plus d, so that cancels out, gives us 0, so which means we have 0 there, so it's plus 0 is equals to k minus m. Okay, so it's k belongs to equation 1, m belongs to equation 2. And now we have a version, a simplified version, which is md minus kd is equals to k minus m, and then we have d as a common in two terms, and it's d into m minus k, so that's going to be k minus m. So we have divide both sides by mk, so you can see that cancels out, and we are left with d is equals to k minus m all over m minus k. So these terms are the same, but just different in size. There's going to be negative 1 bracket m minus k over m minus k, so that they cancel out. So this is the same like saying 7 minus 6, you know that it's going to be 1. You can also rewrite it as negative 1 bracket 6 minus 7, which will also give you positive 1, you know. So that means a minus b, you can write it as negative 1 bracket b minus a. So that's how it works in the mathematical notations, not that clearly, so that you use it in the future. So our d, the mk, m minus k divided by m minus k, so d is negative 1. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to follow, subscribe.